Hello, hello. We're going to take an inhale to bring your arms down. Welcome. We're going to stretch these bodies up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Let your feet go back. And you can be in a plank here. Bend your elbows. Take an up dog. Inhale. Look over the shoulder. Go forward and shoulder. Inhale forward and lift. We're going to go into a downward dog. Hello. And right and left. Bend one knee and bend the other. Bend one knee and bend the other. And then lift both heels and lower. Lift the heels and lower. Lift and lower. One more down dog and hold. 5. Now we're going to add on a series of lifting the heels, articulate through the spine, pass through plank into up dog. Inhale, strong arms. Now tuck the chin, curl the spine, and go into a down dog. Lift your heels, articulate through your spine. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, tuck the chin. Go into down dog. Now we're doing down dog, up dog, and you're also adding articulation of the spine. So we're trying to wake up, mobilize each part of your back. Your inhale begins, extension, exhale, flexion. Now walk up to your hands, and halfway up is almost like you're a table. You're long in your back, and then inhale, come all the way up into a back bend. Once you're in a standing back bend, go over to a side for half moon. Bring a hand down, cross a foot, and stretch out the side of your body, your shoulder, your back. Breathe. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Gorgeous. Go up with your inhale, uncross the feet. Ardha Chandrasana the other side, cross your foot the other way. Bring your hand down when you're ready. Breathe into that side. Inhale. Gorgeous. And then all the way up again, both arms, the feet are underneath your hips. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Let your feet go back and you're in a plank position. From plank, bend your elbows and go into an up dog. Inhale, this is for posture, strong arms. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips and you can go into a down dog. Hold down dog and pick up your left foot and put it on your right heel to stretch out the right calf for 5 counts. 4, 3, 2. Put the left foot down and pick up your right heel and press the left heel down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Both heels down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let the left knee down. Reach the right arm up and the right foot back. Stretch out towards the sky, lifting up your hip. 5, 4, 3, 2. Place the right hand down. Pick up the left arm and stretch the left leg back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale, both hands and knees go down. Pick up the right leg and see if your left hand can find the foot and push up towards the sky. Bow pose and table. There you go. Breathe. Lift. You got it, Polly. Good. 4, 3, 2. Lower those limbs. Right hand, left foot. Reach up. Good. Breathe. Lift. Stretch. And Downward facing dog, press the heels back and hold. Now shift your weight forward to a plank. You can be on the hands or the forearms. You're going to go to side plank and put the top foot back. Now this is a half sphere pose. If you don't want to be on your hand, go to your forearm. Another modification would be just to do the side plank on your forearm. Take another inhale. Exhale, go to front plank again. Go to your other side plank. Your top foot goes back and lift up. You could be in a side plank on your forearm if you don't want to be on your wrist. Keep pressing, keep lifting, keep holding. Inhale. And exhale, come back to front plank and shift into down dog. Look up at your hands and take a step or a jump up there, halfway position. Now go all the way up, make sure your blood pressure is balanced and go into a back bend. And then bring your hands to your heart, lift and spread your toes. And we're gonna take a balance pose for tree, right foot up to your calf or your inner thigh. And at first, just lift your arms for about 10 counts here. We're going to add on, but we'll start with a normal tree. If you would like to add on, you can pat yourself on the back with one arm and let the other arm work your way up your low back. See if you can reach your fingers or close by. For another 10. We'll take another inhale, let your hands go to your heart. One more add-on, turn your torso away from your knee and maintain your balance for 10. Rotate towards the front, lower that foot, hands at the heart. Good job, lift and spread your toes, tree pose other foot. Bring the arms up for the first. 10. If you would like to add on, add a shoulder stretch. The left arm goes behind your head. The lower arm is going to try to find your fingers. 10. Jawline parallel to the floor. Head straight up and down. And then the hands come to your heart and in prayer pose. Now you're rotating away from the knee that's in the air. And now you're going to face front. That foot comes down. Nice job. Bring your fingertips down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Go into Utkatasana, squat posture. Let your palms come down. If you'd like to add on, rotate your torso for 5, 4, 3, 2, face front, rotate, elbow hook, 5, 4, 3, 2, face front, inhale, hands down, feet back, you're in a plank pose. Go to your forearms and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, side plank. And if you'd like to add on, tree pose in your side plank for 10, 9, 8, good, 7, that's it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, front plank. And if you'd like to, or when you're ready, side plank. And if you want to add on, tree pose in your side plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to a front plank. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pelvis down, Sphinx, and then add your hands pushing you higher. Cobra, also called Swan in Pilates. Hold. 10, 5, 2, lower down, interlace the fingers at the low back, Shalabhasana, lift up, locust, lift. If your hands don't interlace, just put the hands beside your hips. Lift your back, lift your legs. If you would like to add on, bend your knees and hold on to your feet, bow pose, lift. And relax. Child pose, toes curl under for a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Press the heels up. Lift the right leg up and take 5 circles each way with your right leg while you keep reaching your left heel down. Other way. You can open up your hip and enjoy that stretch. Breathe in. Take your right foot down, lift your left leg up, draw circles. And then open up your hip and you can feel flip the dog, hold there, 5. Both feet down. Come up to your hands, halfway position. Once your blood pressure settles, go all the way up, take a back bend. Bring your hands to your heart. Grab a sip if you need it. We're going to come back and do a standing quad stretch. And this will open up the hip and strengthen the stabilizer. So lift up the right arm when you're ready. Your right hand goes to your right foot. Your left arm stretches out. Now at first, just hold 10 for balance. Hips are level. Ribs are gently tucked. This hip flexor is really important for low back care. So if you tend towards lordosis or inward sway of your low back or have low back tightness, this is a great stretch. You just want to keep the ribs down. Now, if you'd like to add on, push your foot into your hand. Feel that thigh go more behind you. Your hips are going to try to stay level. That's one of the harder parts. Check your neck. You usually have to change your gaze here so your neck doesn't feel any tension. For example, I'm looking towards the floor more, whereas in the standing quad stretch, I was looking straight ahead. Keep breathing. Keep expanding. Keep relaxing any muscles you don't need. Take an inhale. Slowly come back until your hands are at your heart. Samasthiti He. Now the other arm goes up and to the foot behind you. I'm just going to turn. Now one arm stretches out, one arm holds your foot. Breathing. Push your foot into your hand. Neck is soft. Take another inhale. And then slowly come up, hands at your heart. Now open up to a 5-pointed star. Bring your arms out to a wrist over the ankles. Come down, and your hands can go to your ankles if that's what will happen. If not, just hold on to your calves. Otherwise, just for about 10 counts, try to release the inner thighs tension. 10, 5, 4, now adding on, your hands are going to go out towards hammock pose. So walk them out, and it's like a down dog plus this wide ankle pose. So your feet are wide, your hands are just like down dog. Hammock pose, push your hands into the floor. You can shift your hips right and left and find little different stretches in there. Now lift your heels and see if you can find a plank with wide legs and an up dog, keeping the wide legs. That a girl, lift up your heart. Good, tuck the chin, press back. Inhale, lift your heels, pass through a plank, go into up dog. This is optional. If this is too much, just stay in your hammock pose. Press the hips back. Lift your heels. Pass through plank, go into up dog. Tuck the chin. Good. Keep going. Inhaling. Open up. Good. Strong arms. And let's try 2 more. Up. Inhale. Press. 1 more. Strong arms, strong body. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands more underneath your shoulders again. And if you can add on, interlace your hands at the low back and let the arms fall over towards your floor. Take another inhale, bring your hands to your hips and pause at the halfway position. That allows your blood pressure to adjust. Then come up all the way and even into a back bend when you're ready. Inhale. Once you're in neutral spine, arms out like a T, you can step or walk or jump your feet together, hands together. Nice. Now this time the arms go up, and see if you can interlace them at your low back. If they won't interlace, just let them rest. Lift and spread your toes, right leg hinges behind you, warrior 3. So see if you can go towards parallel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now inhale, and as you exhale, come back. Now, if you would like, you can interlace your fingers the other way. So the other pinky's on the outside. Hinge. Lift up your leg, reach your torso forward. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale, gently come back, hands at your heart. Nice. Add on the arms coming up, pass through squat posture, Utkatasana. For strong legs, let your hands come down. Let your feet go back. You're in a plank. Bend your elbows. Take an inhale. Up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up. Down dog. Nice. Now take your right leg up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Take your right foot up to your hands. Inhale, open up your arms. Now the front leg is at about, and it's okay if you're gonna get there any way you need to, but eventually, there you go, and you might lift up your torso. Your right thigh is about 90, your left leg's back. This is called crescent pose. The front thigh feels strong, the back leg feels the stretch. Still rib tuck down and pubic bone up, so you're not just jamming your femur head in your inguinal crease. So rib tuck a little, pubic bone up a little, inhale, breathe in. The further apart the legs, you can tell the more intensity. Now inhale, and as you exhale, bring those hands back down. Now let your right foot go to the rear, bend your elbows in up dog, inhale, strong arms, lift your hips out of push up, down dog. Now from down dog, lift your left leg up. Left foot forward, or get there any way you can. Eventually the left knee's about 90, the back leg is stretched out long. Pull your ribs down, pull your pubic bone up. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands come down. Bring your left foot back. Bend your elbows, take an inhale and go into up dog. Lift your hips out of push up, down dog. Hold. Look up at your hands, take a step or a jump up, halfway position. Now come all the way up, lift up to your heart. Bring your hands down and grab a sip if you need it. We're going to meet on the floor for our standing for a pyramid pose. Right foot forward, left foot back. Go up and around 3 times with the arms. Now this pose, both knees are long. Find your interlaced finger position or your elbows or reverse prayer, palms together. Your choice, some type of shoulder opener. Inhale, exhale, keep your balance as you hinge. Now you're probably gonna be looking at your toes. You're in a hamstring stretch. On that front thigh. Now push up, back bend here, lift up, bring your feet together, hands together, samasthiti, other side. Now you're in pyramid, 3 circles. And the pyramid pose is almost like you're on railroad tracks. Your feet are not on a tightrope, they're in the line with the road hip. Find either interlaced elbows or namaste reverse, which is prayer pose reverse. Inhale, you want to open your chest and shoulders. Now we're adding a hamstring stretch with a balance pose, pyramid. Take another inhale. Push into the floor and go up into a back bend. A little bit, yep, extension. Bring your hands towards the heart and step your back foot to the front. And Samasthiti, adding a vinyasa, lift up your arms. Have a seat, Utkatasana, strong thighs. Exhale, hands to the floor. Let your feet go back. If you're in a high push-up right now, it's a plank. Bend your elbows, take an inhale, up dog. Feel the heart open, look over your right shoulder, stretch the neck safely. Inhale forward and look over your left shoulder, safely stretch the neck. Inhale forward, lift your hips and add a push-up, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, very tall, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right foot forward. Now I'm only turning so you can see me this way, but it's still my right foot. Open up into a warrior. This is warrior 2. So your right knee is still 90 degrees. Any way you get there is just fine. So your arms are stretched. This leg is like a squat, like we've been practicing in Utkatasana, but now we're opening the hips. You're trying to stretch out your arms like a humongous eagle wingspan. Your back is against an imaginary wall. Keep everything in the legs the same, but put your right hand on your thigh and take your left arm over. Now you're going to feel this long line from middle finger to heel. If you want, you can put your hand down on the floor, but don't force it. Yep, 10. Now push your foot into the floor and come up to warrior again, vertical spine. Now reach your left hand to your left thigh or calf and go the other way. Same legs. Right thigh might be burning. Now take another inhale. And as you exhale, both hands come down to the floor on either side of your foot, or the best you can do. Right foot meets the left, elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up. Down dog. Left leg up. Three-legged dog. Left foot forward. I'm going to turn just so you can see me, fit my face. Inhale, open up. Now warrior 2. This knee is at 90 degrees. The arms are open. The eagle arms are stretched out. Front thigh is feeling strong. Adding on, the elbow, left elbow could go to the left thigh and the right arm can reach over. From right middle finger to right heel, you're long. You may find you want to take your hand to the floor. You're not going to force it, but if you want to, you can. 10. Now inhale, and as you exhale, push. Come up, right hand to your thigh or your calf and stretch the left arm over. Sink into your left knee. Breathe in. And as you exhale, both hands are going to windmill down to the floor. Your left foot meets the right. You're in a high push-up. Bend the elbows. Take an inhale, up dog. Lift your heart. Now lift your hips out of push-up. Down dog. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up to your hands. Step or jump. Halfway position is like a table or an L with your back. Push all the way up and go into a back bend. Inhale. Exhale, hands at the heart. Samasthiti, balancing your mind, body, breath. If you'd like a sip, grab a sip. We're going to take a standing pigeon pose, which is a one-legged balance and hip opener. So you're in your Samasthiti pose.
Sit down in an imaginary chair. This is stage 1, and you're welcome to stay here, which is both legs. If you would like to add on, without disturbing your pelvis being level, so keep your pelvis level, put the right ankle on the left thigh, and it's like this little figure 4 you've created. See that? Palms together. Normally, I have to tuck the chin a little bit to keep the tension out. So see if you need to too. And we'll just do a 10 count. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand back tall with both hands at the heart and both feet on the floor. There's a little blood pressure rest there. So adjust, arms up, have a seat, palms together. Now this is stage 1. If you'd like to add on, keep everything the same except for the left ankle goes on the right thigh. This right knee is in line with your second toe. Hold, I like the little bit of a chin tuck for neck clarity. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, and then exhale, and slowly come up. Beautiful. Fingertips towards the floor. Lift your arms up, pass through squat. Hands to the floor. Let your feet back. Bend your elbows. Up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up. Down dog. Holding. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shift your weight forward to plank. Now on the inhale, prepare, and on the exhale, lower yourself down to your belly and either take an interlaced finger position at the low back and lift your torso, or bend both knees and hold on to your feet and go into bow. Bow pose is Dhanurasana. Good, you could do either one. There you go, that looks great. Breathe, breathe. Holding a little longer. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale, lower. Curl your toes under, and there is a challenge I'd like to offer. Place your hands at your ribs. Now in one push-up from your belly down, you can go to down dog. If it doesn't happen, get there any way you can. But that was an arm challenge. Hold. Heels down. If you can add on, toes pull up while your heels press down. Keep holding. Keep reaching through your heels. And we're going to lift the right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Pull the right foot forward to your hands and then stand up. Now, if it didn't work out, just somehow get to a standing position with legs open, triangle. Reach your right arm over your right leg, like someone's pulling your arm. Now, when you can't go anymore, just put it down somewhere, maybe your thigh or your shin. Start bringing the left arm up, and that's pretty classic. If you'd like to go over your ear, you can. I love that one. 10. Make sure your right knee isn't bending backwards. 9. Now, if you need to come up, you can. If you want to try a trick where you put your right fingertips on the floor, I should have said posture and not trick, but it seems like a trick. Lift the arm up. This is a balancing pose. Half moon. Yeah. Open up the arm. Now slide the foot about 3 feet deep. bring your body up. Good job, bring your hands down. Bring your right foot back, you're in a high push-up, bend the elbows, inhale, up dog, lift your heart. Now go back into a down dog, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Left foot forward, stand up, arms open, legs long. This is triangle, reach up over your left leg, like someone's pulling your arm. Your feet might be about 4 feet apart, your left foot's forward, toes towards the same hand, wall that your hand is facing, left hand down, maybe thigh or calf, right arm up or keep on going over. There you go, 10. Make sure your front knee is not bending backwards, and we could say that for in general in all postures. 8, breathe, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can stay here, or you can softly put your fingertips on the floor, your left fingertips, and reach your right leg up and your right arm up. 10, crescent moon, half moon pose. 9, balancing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Send the feet 4 feet deep, the foot 4 feet deep, come up, standing triangle. Both arms windmill to the floor. Left foot meets the right, elbows bend, inhale, up dog. Lift your hips out of push up, down dog. Come up to your hands, halfway up. Inhale. Let your blood pressure adjust until you're up to a standing. So eventually you're gonna come up. Hands at your heart. Grab a sip of water. I'll meet you back on the mat, or coffee, whatever you're drinking. I'm drinking coffee. It decouples mitochondria and helps prevent dementia. Sound defensive about my coffee, don't I love it. So go up with your inhale. Now you're going to pass through Uttanasana. Exhale, your hands come down. Now let your feet go back. In this plank pose, you could be on your forearms or your hands, but I'm going to have you pull your right knee under for flamingo as an option. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put that foot back and pull your left knee under. 10, 8, 5, 2. Your feet go back. Now you're going to bend your elbows, up dog. Inhale, lift your hips out of push up, down dog. Now looking at your hands, step or jump up there. Drop your booty, put your feet long. Lift up your arms and put them behind you for a plank pose. Reverse, lift up your hips. If this is too hard, bend your knees and make it reverse table. 10, or if it's just hard on your wrist. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lower, and then hold on to your feet and balance them off the floor. There is an offering of big toe. You're holding onto your big toe with your 2 fingers, or you can just hold onto your ankles. Stretch out and see if you can stretch out. 10, lift. If you'd like to add on legs together, just explore. 10, and then take a bound angle. With your feet together, lean forward, bound angle. I'm also going to tilt my screen down a little bit, so if you need to do that, you can, or if you need a step, but we're going to be working on the floor now and not doing the standing postures, okay? So that's what's happening. Bound angle is an inner thigh opener. Your elbows, I like it. I like a little assist from my elbows too, to press them down. Now you're gonna be coming up, roll down, make sure there's enough mat behind you that you can start, you can have your head down once you get there. So we'll take about 15 counts down, 2, 3. So you're challenging your abs here. Right around here, your feet might need to go a little further away to counteract the fact that your torso's on that side of the seesaw, the fulcrum. 5, 4, 3. Now, before you go all the way down, I'd like to offer a yogic bicycle, which in Pilates is crisscross. Hands behind your head, lift up your feet. Now, 50 rotations. If you don't want to do 50, do the best you can. 5, 6, 7. You can always do a stretch instead if you need to. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now take a full body stretch. We're going to do another abdominal before we do a stretch. So put your right foot up in the air and either hold on to your leg, your calf, or if you can, your 2 fingers around your big toe. A modification is left hand behind your head and reach your left leg over the floor. The classic version is left hand down your thigh. Then hold 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Recover. Now take your other toes, your big toe with your other fingers. Right leg long. You can either put the hand behind the head or lift up hand to thigh. 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Both feet down. Curl up and down 5 times for Setu Bandhasana, bridge. And then we're going to hold. Stay up, interlace your fingers underneath your back and hold. One leg up in the air and hold. That foot down, lift the other leg up in the air and hold. Lift that foot down, inhale, lower. Right ankle to left thigh, hands reach through, and rock a little bit here if you'd like. Now, if you are getting a lot of enjoyment out of this and you want to stay here for another 30 seconds, you can. But if you want to add on, keep the same leg up there, roll over, and then let the right arm come out. This one is a can opener. A little teapot stretch. Your left hand can open up your right knee, your right arm goes out. So if it's just not making sense because it's a lot of right and left, you can stay in your figure four, you can do another hip stretch. I just wanted to offer a second layer to these hips. There's 6 deep external rotators in there. They like a little extra tension. All right, we're gonna do those two on the other side. So the first one was ankle to thigh. Reach through and hold. And if you wanna rock, you can. If you wanna move your ankles, you can. Just enjoy. Now you're gonna roll to one side. And if you would like, you add on teapot. Your left arm opens up, your left knee can open away. If that's not making sense or you don't feel it, or you can do another hip opener, or you can go back to figure four. Figure four is wonderful. So there's so many ways to open up the hips. So I want you to have a few in your repertoire that you enjoy. Sometimes, some days, one may feel more beneficial than another. You have a little spot that needs a different kind of tweaking, so just want to show you different stretches, see how you respond. Take an inhale, bring it back, open up your feet wider than a bridge pose would be. Let your inner right knee drop, and that could be your stretch. Pick up your left ankle and place it on. Arms go overhead. Tinkerbell. Try the other, feet wide, drop the inner knee, pick up your right ankle. And then take a full body stretch, arms overhead, legs long, and you can kind of shift through your waist. And we're gonna take the right knee down twist, so your left hand holds on to that knee, your right arm is out. That left hand is helping you keep the knee in a down position for your back to stretch and your hip to stretch.
And then we're gonna go to the other side. There's a lot to that stretch, so you notice I held it a little bit longer than the other ones, just a little longer. The hand is on the knee, the left arm's out. Feel the shoulder release, the chest. Feel the upper back, the lower back, the hip. And then release and let that go. Take the right leg in a hamstring stretch up, and if you want to put your hips on a block, you can, or a foam roller. That's optional. But your one leg's in the air. I do like a Dynaband or some type of wrapping tool, so you don't have to work so hard. Or the other leg down. Take it over a little. And take it out a little. Bring the other leg up. Pour the other leg down. Take it across the midline. And take it out to the side. Now, release your Dynaband or your tubing, and you can be in a bridge pose right now, or you could be in a supported bridge with a yoga block or a foam roller underneath your back. Either one, bridge or supported bridge. If your back runs tight or has been having any kind of tight issues, try the sacral release where your block is on your, or foam roller is on your tush towards the glute end. Not like you're gonna slide off, but enough that you feel like you can relax your low back. It's not tight. What this does is decompress the lower spine, so there's more space between the vertebra. You can even let the knees touch each other, which is internal rotation in this bridge, and then that is gonna open up the SI joint. So just let that go. You're finally putting the spine in a position that normally it's the other way in gravity and the low back is carrying all our weight. Now it's getting to get some length. And
enough hydration helps the disc too, to plump them up. They need enough water to get hydrated, to get plump, and then this decompression. So see if that, your release, you could just exhale and release. Now when you're ready, as little energy as you can, take the block out or the bridge out, and then rest your back, rest your legs, rest your arms, and feel your back. Notice how it is. And we're just going to take a moment to breathe in. And you're just going to put yourself in the receptive mode, allowing total relaxation. And then wiggle your fingers and toes and start coming up towards a seated position.
And just notice how soft your body is, relaxed. It doesn't need to be tight at this moment. Notice how your spine is relaxed. We've been pumping cerebrospinal fluid. So there's a little extra energy going in the brain. And you can just let your hands go to your heart. So our mind is soft as well, and that puts us in the receptive mode to download all of the higher intuitions and divine wisdom that's available to us. So I'm just going to set an intention that today I'm in the receptive mode for all of the miracles that are around me and within me, to all of the nudges and inspirations and intuitions that are leading me to a higher path of wellness, higher path of high life, radiance, and vibrancy. So whenever you're ready, you can come into the room. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye guys, have a great day. Bye.